What's happening, guys? Paladin here, and welcome to another video. Today I want to discuss a little bit about something that I see a lot online lately. It's about a combo with Dogmatica cards in Despia, and specifically Maximus, which basically it's another way for the puppet lock. First of all, you know my opinion about the puppet lock. I've expressed it in a previous video. In my opinion, the deck doesn't really need the card to win. Like, if you play properly, you play the deck the way it's meant to be played, you don't need the card. But that's not the problem. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Like, I don't believe that you just, need the card to win. And right now, without expulsion, all this needs a lot of setup and a waste of resources to actually pull through. So anyway, let's go to the combo with an Nadir Servant, and I will explain later on what's going on and my personal opinion about this. So anyway, people activate Nadir Servant, drop this one, and that Maximus. Alright, and this one, the Tri-Brigade actually drops Bringground. First of all, this card over here, it's a wasted slot in the extra deck, like 100%. The extra deck in a Brandy deck, it's already too tight to actually be able to afford to waste one slot for this guy over here. So this is one thing about this combo. Alright, so people activate Maximus, banish this one. Till now everything is good, it's fine, it's amazing. Now let's get to the hard part of this combo. Alright, and let me do one let me make one question over here. Why the fuck would you play Maximus in a format that Branded is popular and give your opponent 2 free drops in the extra that will make their hand way fucking better? That's the first one. Secondly, why the fuck do you think that it's a wise choice to use Maximus in this format? When decks like Castira or Labyrinth have stuff in the extra like Garura or Entis or whatever. Like, I don't believe that that's a wise choice. Like, alright, here with Maximus you will drop whatever you want, but like this one and Lulu, for example, and your opponent whatever. Let's say these two, doesn't matter. So, in my opinion, using Maximus, it's a very bad call. Like, or I'm fine with using Nadir Servant to actually dodge a Nash Blossom on Branded Fusion, for example, because that combo, with the Lulu and Nadir Servant, the classic one, let's say, doesn't give your opponent any advantages. While this one, in a mirror match, it's fatal. Like, your opponent will get the best out of it. You basically give them a free win just to make sure that you make a puppet lock that it's not guaranteed. And let's not forget that you waste a shit ton of resources here. So let's say you drop these guys over here and you go straight to the end phase, and this is how the combo goes on. So this one will special summon for an Falbaz here. Lulu will special summon a Cartesia, I guess, here. And Albion Dragon will set a Branded in red. Alright, good. Let's just assume that our opponent haven't dropped anything that they need in here, because if they do, this whole combo will just give them away the win, which is pretty bad. So let's say that The combo goes like this, like Artesia fuses with Albaz to go for Granignol. Granignol dumps the Nightmare, and then you activate Branded in red to go for Albion, since Granignol is a spellcaster. Another choke point of this combo is that what if Granignol gets impermanenced, or generally gets interrupted, let's say. What the fuck will you do then? You will just lose, I guess, because this whole setup requires like 1, 2, 3 4, 5, 6 extra deck monsters, like almost half your extra deck, for a puppet lock that may not even resolve. Like, in my opinion, if you decide to play this combo, you are risking way too much. You've wasted half your extra. In a mirror match, you've given your opponent everything they need to beat you. And people forget that many of the top decks run stuff in the extra that they actually want to send to the graveyard to take, to gain hand advantage, resources, let's say. Another thing is that Bastions right now are also very popular. So nothing guarantees that they won't throw a Magnamut to your puppet or whatever the fuck you decide to throw in the graveyard. Like, this combo is cute, let's say, and all, but it has many weak spots. Regardless, Nadir Servant, Maximus is a fucking brick on its own. Like, what will you do if you open it? Without Nadir Servant, let's say. That will not help at all, in my opinion. Like, running Nadir Servant on its own, it's pretty fine. Because, as I said, you can use it when your Brand Fusion gets asked to dump Lulu, Special Cartesia, add Fallen of Albaz, and go for the Mirror Jade route. Mirror Jade on its own, it's way better than risking so many resources and half your extra deck for a combo that may not go through. It's, in my opinion at least, this combo is not good for Branded. I know that many people will disagree with me, but I believe that this combo is not good for Branded. And don't fall for it. At least that's just my opinion. Like, Maximus on its own gives way too much advantage. Even the Invoke Dogmatica decks hesitate to play this card, because they are afraid that they will give their opponents too much advantage. Why would you play this in Despia, that it already has many weaknesses? Why would you give your opponent resources? Why would you risk giving them stuff to throw in the graveyard that they want to throw in the graveyard? Why risk getting your graveyard stuff bastialed and generally, do a fragile combo instead of going to the standard combo line for Mirror Jade or whatever else you want? Like, I cite my opinion for this puppet card, that you don't really need to win. But that's just my opinion, because as I said, I don't like the card in the main deck. I believe it's a brick. I don't want to see it in my opening hand going second, and generally going second is bad. Other than that, the problem is that this combo is very fragile. It has many choke points. Like, I'm okay with Nadir Servant on its own in the deck, but I don't believe that this combo over here, it's something that Branded can take advantage of. Especially when Branded is very popular, so you will actually play many mirrors in the tournament, even at locals. Secondly, Bastials are popular right now. The top decks, as I said, run counters like Entis or Garurons or other stuff, why give them the advantage for just a fragile combo? I personally would not do that. Like, I would fucking prefer to have a Mirror Jade on board on its own, without anything else, other than going for this combo. This is not that great, as people think. So, in my opinion, don't fall for the bait. I don't know who actually made this combo, and they may find it good or whatever, but they haven't really told people the disadvantages here. Like, it's not a walk in the park. Maximus is no joke. It's a Russian roulette, in my opinion, especially in this format, where people have stuff in their extra that they want to drop and that can cause you damage. So better keep Albion, for example, at least for me, in the extra, to actually control your opponent's board later on in the game, rather than wasting it to actually go for the puppet. I was a fan of Expulsion because I liked the card in general, because not only for the puppet lock, but because going in the second game, you would give your opponent a monster they could not evenly match to you. They could not play stuff like Lightning Storms or whatever. But keep playing the puppet post ban list is very risky, in my opinion. You are wasting way too many resources. Like I told you, you are wasting here like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like, it's half your extra deck, almost. Anyway, this is just my opinion for this specific combo. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, if you think that I'm wrong, I can respect that. I actually respect every opinion. But I'd like to, actually mention the weaknesses that this combo has, because I see that it's really popular lately, and I don't find it as good personally. So I had to, tell you and explain what my opinion is about this. So I'd like to hear your opinions. Comment down below what do you guys think about this. As I said, I respect any opinion. If you say that I'm wrong, I respect that. There's no opinion that I don't respect. So it's fine if you think that is good, but as I said, I had to actually tell you what I think of it. So this is pretty much it. This is pretty much the video. What I had to say about this. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. Stay safe, and see you next time.